Since we've integrated the buyer into our server, we'll just now build the logic. If the buyer is not declared, so then show a button. Otherwise, show the label with the buyer. Okay, we're going to our Xcode. And first of all, when there is no buyer, we want here to be a label. If there is a buyer, we will just hide this button. Okay, so we are going to the function where is our load user. Here we go. And here we will put, after cover, we'll put comma, and we write let buyer equals to current user question mark in the square brackets, and in quotation marks we write buyer. Okay, very good. So here, after downloading the images, we will write if buyer is, if buyer, we want to cast it as string dot is empty. Then we want here print empty, otherwise we want to print buyer. Okay, we'll now just build and run this. Here we go, so it shows empty, but let's now go to our database and manually type here something. Hello, buyer. I'll now build and run. And yes, it shows empty because the user information has been already saved. So in this case, I will delete this and run again. So here it shows buyer, means there is some buyer existing. Okay, so in this case, we'll now write the logic, hide this button and show the label. In this case, we need to do the next two steps. Step number one is to make an LB outlet connection for this button. And step number two is to put here a label. Okay, we're now going to the main storyboard. And then we are selecting this button, which is our buyer button. And we're calling assistant editor. We'll make our outlet connection. Make sure that here you see home view controller.swift without interface. If you see interface, just you can go manually. Select your home view controller. That's the one. Or you can do it automatically. Selecting this automatic. It's same. Okay. Make sure that you have selected the buy-in, not the outlet connections. So select your button. I will select it from the left panel and hold Ctrl left mouse click, drag here, add buyer button. This is how I'm gonna name it. Okay, so this is step number one, and step number two will be to put here label which will show the buyer. Okay, I'll put it like this, something like this, and we will make it centered. We will make it Helvetica Neue, font Helvetica Neue regular. That one is regular, so the buyer, it will be smaller, while here is 21. The buyer will keep, let's say, a 4 pixels difference. Okay, now we need to add a constraints, which will be top, bottom, left, and right. Here we go. Oops, now it shows. Yeah, so here let's follow the criteria which Xcode tells us, and let's now build and run just to see how it looks like. And for this label, I'll just write some text. Buyer will be shown here like this. Okay, so now we need to play with this, what should be hidden and what should not be hidden. And one more thing here, I'd like now just to no, we'll keep it as it is. Okay, so we're now coming back to our home view controller, and here we will write, where is this? Here we'll write if the buyer is empty. Yeah, one more thing, guys, we need to make outlet connection from this label. Call assistant editor, select this buyer label, hold buyer label, hold Ctrl left mouse click, drag it here, and I will name it buyer label, like this. Okay, we're coming back to our home view controller, and here, if buyer is empty, so we want buyer label to be hidden yes, and add buyer button to be hidden false, and vice versa. Here we write buyer label to be hidden false, and here buyer label, add buyer button to be hidden true. And one more thing which we need to do is, if it is not hidden, we want here assigned to the buyer label the biography which we accessed from the server. Buyer label dot text equals to buyer. Very good. Here, if buyer is empty in the server, hide buyer label. Otherwise, show buyer label. So this is the logic which we wrote here. Here you can write it as string. Okay, so this is the logic, guys. Let's now build and run to see how does it work. Hello buyer, excellent. This is what we want. The easiest way is to put quotation marks, left slash in, and then in the round brackets make a reference to it. Okay, very good, guys. So that is really excellent. This is what exactly we wanted to achieve. So that is really amazing. Just let's do one thing. We'll go to char count, and as you know, in the Facebook it allows us to text maximum 101 characters. So so this is 101 characters. We will go now to store main storyboard. Select the buyer. Our number of lines, we must make it 0. Okay, so we must assign. Okay, so the font, we will make it 15. We'll make it 15 so the all 115 characters, 101 character can be shown in this label. Okay, what I will do, I'll write here will be buyer, and I'll just put it like this. Okay. If it will be more than this, so the logic of this is to be able that the capacity of this label and the frame of sizes of this label can show all of these characters which user can type in this. Okay guys, that is excellent, and the one manipulation which we will do is we'll just again check for the empty buyer. I'll delete this app, I'll go to our database, and I will make it blank as it was before, and we'll relaunch the app. And the next step will be when we click the button, go to the another view controller, which will allow us to insert to write the biography. Okay, let's now try to log in. Here we go. So add a temporary bio. Very good. So this is what we wanted, guys. So that is really amazing. This is the behavior of the app which we wanted initially. Well done, guys. Good job. Congratulations.